showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on last year's national champions, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Trojans will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Off the play fake on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. What a move, breaking ankles and still going. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that off. Second down after that previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's solid pursuit, though. Trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Caught in the flat by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
There it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Now. First play looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
So it's 2nd and long at the 20. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's a quick grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Third down after that running play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Checks this down to the running back. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Trojans looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. So, Kirk, it's Michigan State with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And It's good. Right down the middle. And the game is now tied.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Going with the old counter run here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the marker.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. And now we got 4th down.
To keeper trying to get to the marker. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches. Simple call. Quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, the tight end grabs it over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback dropping back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Can he get there on the ground? Defense stuffs him right there. No gain. 4th down coming up.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the 1st down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the 1st, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
But it can work with the sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. And the Spartans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
The pickup is 6 yards, so 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. QB keeper all the way. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught quickly. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down. The Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught! Touchdown, Spartans!
Well, when everybody's covered, the tight end can be a quarterback's safety blanket, especially when you're looking towards the end zone. Great catch to get them in for the touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! And a runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up with a 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Hit as he released it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking right, this one caught. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the catch near the sideline. He keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. They're going to run it here. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Spartans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pass rush closing in. Tackled after a 3-yard gain. So it sets up a 3rd and 7.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up fourth down. And the Spartans will have to kick this away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets you started with the next drive. The offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Single back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Trojans with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, the quarterback catches a break here. That ball seemed to hang in the air forever. He catches a break with that ball not being intercepted and heading the other way.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. This pass is on target, caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And that will give them the lead now.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker and penalty markers are down. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Eludes a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
He pulls in the catch. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Spartans will have first and 10 here. He hands it off from the gun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry and try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Fights off a defender. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, USC. Too much speed for the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Bringing it out, it's Baker. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught for the completion. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And
he's going for a big play downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a man. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Offense breaks a line and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. As the first down is still going. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Working clock with the ground game. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Makes the catch. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Trojans. This offense cannot be stopped.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal and go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he runs it in there to extend the lead. Now it's a 3-score game.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Play of the drive now from the 25. Defense not pressing this time. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that.
He's looking deep here. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Touchdown, Sparty. They connect for 6.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw for it. Misses caught. How about that? The fake works, and they add 2 points. Team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.